What do you mean by join? So the basic meaning in English is two or more things are connected or fastened together. So you connect something, that becomes a join. Combining rows from different tables based on a given condition. That is the actual meaning of join from DBMS perspective. You're going to combine information from multiple tables. It's not going to be from one table. The resulting table. So when you join two tables, you're going to get another table. The resulting table is called the join between two tables. So that is some theory on joins. We'll see an example here. Let me take the employee table and department table. So here there is a foreign key relationship between department number in the employee table and department number in the department table. So these two tables are connected by foreign keys. And what is the primary key here? SSN. And what is the primary key here in the department table? The department number. We understand certain rules with respect to foreign keys, right? What are those rules? You can have null values in a foreign key column. You can have duplicate values in a foreign key column. So duplicate values are allowed. And what else? For something to be a foreign key here, it should be a primary key in this table. And if there is this key 222 is not available here, then you will get what error? Parent key not found error. So these are the issues with foreign keys or properties of foreign keys. We have understood that. Now the question is, will it be possible for me to select and display name, that is employee name, SSN, salary? All these details are from the employee table. Name, SSN, salary, department number, it's also from the employee table. And I need department name. Department name for each employee. So here department name is in which table? Department table. So I am requiring information from two different tables. One is employee and another one is department. So we have to join these two tables to get the results. So what should be the actual output? Say if I take this record, what should be the output? I want name is Sam, SSN is 112, and what is the department number Sam is working for? 111. And how will you find the department name corresponding to 111? You'll go to this table, search for 111, where it is. And then when there is a match found, okay, this 111 is equal to this 111, you're going to again get the corresponding department name. So that will be given as the output. If you try for the second employee, how will you perform? So we will take Ram and his SSN is 113, and to which department is working? 222. And what we are going to do is, we are going to go and match, search for 222 here. When there is a match found, okay, this 222 matches here. So what you are going to go and do? Find SPST. And then you are going to put SPST. So the question I want to ask you is, how you do this manually is like what I have told you just now. You are going to compare the foreign keys, match the foreign keys, that is department number here in the employee table. I'll write it here. So what is the condition you are going to use? Department number in the employee table should be equal to department number in the department table. That is the condition. On this condition only, we will be able to get this result out. So we are joining two tables using a condition. And what is the output of this? That is also a table, right? It has got some rows and columns. So we have looked at doing that manually, and this is how we have received the output. We got output by matching department number in both the tables. The condition, anytime I ask you, you should be able to say, what is the condition? Department number is equal to department number. How to write SQL query to join these two tables? Very simple. Let's go and go to a SQL Plus. So I have these two tables, select star from employee with all the data and select star from department, right? So I have created these two tables. Now we have to select name SSN and department number from the employee table, department name from the department table. So what you have to do is just give the columns in the order. Select name, comma, SSN, comma, department number, comma, department name from which two tables? That is employee table, comma, department table. Now the next important thing is you have to give the condition. The condition is you have to use a where clause where department number here should match department number here. So that is department number in the employee table should match department number in the department table. Only then it will be able to fetch the results for us. When you just go and run this, you can see department number 111, the name is SESC, and Tom and Sam works for department number 111. So you see here, Sam and Tom work for 111. What is the name? SESC. So our results are correct. 222, what is the department name? SBST. Who works for that? 222 department, that is Jeff. Jeff is working for 222 SBST. This condition is very important. If you don't give this condition, what will happen? Will you get the results? So let us go and perform the same query. Select name, SSN, comma, and department number, comma, D name from employee, comma, department. So if I don't give the condition, what will happen? You are going to get a Cartesian join or cross join. So this is not the actual expected output. We have done a query. We've seen how to join two tables using a condition. Now comes this question. One of our friends were asking us, what happens when two columns have the same name in both the tables? So the thing here is, when you take a look at my employee table, select star from employee. So the foreign key column is DEP underscore number. That is the name given. And take a look at my department table. The foreign key, okay, select star from. When you take a look at the department number column in the department table, you see it's having a different name, D number. So the question asked was, what happens if both the columns have the same name? So I'll go and alter my employee table to have the column name as department number. So how to go and alter a table? Alter table, employee. You have to rename column. Which column I'm going to rename? DEP underscore number to D number. So now if you take a look at both the tables, select star from employee. So it's going to have D number. The column name is D number, and select star from department. So both the tables have the same column names. Now if you go and run your join, so what we'll do is we'll again run our join, that is select name, comma, SSN, comma, D number from which two tables we are going to take, employee and department. We give a condition now where D number in the employee table is equal to D number in the department table. So you will get this error, column ambiguously defined, because when I say D number here, it really gets confused whether it is from this table or that table. So how you can solve this issue is, you can very well solve this issue by tagging the table name in front of the column name. I have to say from which table that D number is, from which table this D number is. So let me go and again execute this query. Select employee.name, employee.ssn, employee.department number. All these values are selected from the employee table, comma, department.dname, that is from the department table, from employee, comma, department, two tables where employee.department number is equal to department.department number. So how did you solve that ambiguity issue? By tagging in table names before your column names. So we have achieved our output, but then the problem here is, you see, every time we have to give the table name and for both the tables, right? Employee, department. We keep writing employee several times. Is there a short form for this? Yes, there is a short form. Instead of giving the entire table name, we can give an alias for that. We can give a shorter name for that. So what we'll do here is, instead of writing employee.name, employee.ssn, we'll just shorten it out like this. Select, instead of saying employee, I'm going to say E for employee. So E.name, comma, E.ssn, comma, E.department number. So instead of employee, I say it's E, comma, for department table, I call it D, D.dname. From which two tables? From employee table, I'm selecting. And there is a shorter name I have given for employee, right? I'll give space and say that is employee table. And then department space D. So now on, employee will be called E, department table will be called D. That's the meaning. We give a shorter name. Where E dot department number is equal to D dot department number. So you can shorten your query by using aliases. What is an alias? It's a shorter name for a bigger table name. So that's how you use aliases. And is this clear so far? How to join tables, how to write queries and avoid that ambiguity. We'll look at so many different types of joins. Equi join, non-equi join, self join, natural join, cross join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. These are the different types of joins. We'll go one by one. We'll look at what are these joins. So we'll look at what is an equi join. Equi join is you're joining two tables by using this equality operator. When you use an equal to in your join condition, that becomes an equi join. So it will return results only when there is a matching record in both the tables after applying the condition. One good example for equi join is whatever you have seen just now. Employee.department number is equal to department.department number. So in this condition, there is an equality operator. So you simply call that equi join. Or else they also call these kinds of joins as inner joins. What do you mean by an inner join? It returns results of only matching records in both the tables. Okay. Another way to write an inner join query, another syntax is, you can see here, select name, SSN, department name, department location from employee. And then I specifically say inner join department on this condition. The same query, we can also use this keyword inner join on this condition. So you're going to again get the same output. We'll now look at the next thing, non-equi join. What is non-equi join? Say you're joining two tables and you're not going to use the equality operator. Other than that, you use any operator to join two tables. You call that non-equi join. Say this is the not equal to operator, greater than, less than, again not equal to, between. So if you're going to use any of these operators other than the equality operator, then you call that a non-equi join. So let us take an example for non-equi join. Let's take the employee table. So you have so many employees in my table and you will have this salary details table here. Salary details table contains three columns: grade, low salary, high salary. A grade is given based on employee's salary range. Say for instance, you take grade 1. Grade 1 is for, when a salary is between 1000 and 5000 rupees, you say that is grade 1. The salary is between 5001 and 30,000, grade 2. Salary is 30,001 to 50,000, grade 3. We assign some grades based on the salary ranges. Now the question is, I want to get an output like this. Display employee name, SSN, salary, and you should also display the grade for every employee. Say salary of Sam is 40,000, so his grade will be 3 because 40,000 is in this range that you're seeing here. Ram, the salary is 5,000, so his grade is going to be 1 because for salary anything between 1,000 and 5,000, grade is 1. So what will be the final output? It should be Sam, SSN is 112, salary is 40,000 and the grade should be 3. So again you are joining two tables, you are getting the grade from this table and all the other details from this table. Only thing is how you are going to join this, how you are going to use the equality operator or any other operator. So can you write a query for this? So I will go and directly show you how to execute that. So let's take a demo of that. Let's look at the salary details table. Select star from salary details. I already created this table. So it's there. So now we have to give this grade for every employee, right? So how we are going to do that is say what all columns I want from the employee table, e.name, e.ssn, e.salary. So I just say employee is E here. Then grade is from the salary details table. So we'll call G grade, G dot grade. From employee E, comma, which other table you are going to use? Salary details table. We call that as G, where now comes the condition. Salary should be between high salary and low salary. So you are going to use a between operator here. So where employee salary, E dot salary, between, where is this high salary and low salary? In the salary details table. So it is G dot low salary and G dot high salary. So you are getting the grades here. Say 5,000 is grade 1, 5,000 grade 1, 6,000 goes to grade 2, 20,000 grade 2, 40,000 grade 3. So now we say this is an non-equi join because you are not use the equality operator in our join condition. So you can use anything greater than, not equal to, less than. So anything other than equality operator you use, you call that a non-equi join. The next very important join is self join. What is a self join? So for that we have to understand our ER diagrams again. So when you take a look at this ER diagram, there is a relationship, that is pointing to the same entity. So if you take this supervision, so that is the relationship name. So you see employee supervises employee. So it is like a self relationship, right? So it's going to point to itself. So how this is going to be converted as a table? So you're going to have a foreign key mapping to the same table. That's what is the meaning here. So we'll see how this relation is converted to a table. So what here it means, an employee supervises another employee. Very simple concept. So when you take a look at the employee table, how this is managed within the employee table. Let's say you have Sam, whose SSN is 112, salary 40,000. His supervisor SSN, who is the boss for Sam, it's again 112. So it means Sam is the head for the company, or he is the head. So he is supervising himself. Whereas when you take a look at Tom here, Tom's SSN is 114, whereas supervisor is 112. So how will I know the supervisor's name for Tom? 112 is nothing but he is also an employee, right? Sam is also an employee, so he is actually, we are referring to 112 in the same table. Where is this supervisor SSN? It is a foreign key actually mapping to the primary key of the same table. So if I want to know the supervisor name for Tom, I should go to the supervisor SSN. Using this foreign key relationship, go and search for the SSN in the primary key column. I find a match here. And then what I am going to do, get the name as Sam. So if I want to print something like this, name, SSN, supervisor SSN and supervisor name. How will I do that? First I should go and take this table, say I'll get Tom, right? Name, what is this SSN? 114. What is the supervisor SSN? 112. So from the employee table I'm getting all this thing. What is the employee supervisor SSN? That is 112. This should match supervisor's SSN in the employee table. So this, when it matches, we are going to get the name and then we are going to print that here. So what I mean to say here is, this is a foreign key mapping to the primary key in the same table. Okay. So can you repeat this for Ram? For Ram, who is the Ram, and then you'll have 113 as the SSN. Who is the supervisor for Ram? It's 113 again. So he is the head of a department. So what happens? How will you get the supervisor name? You have to again go here from here, search for a match here in this SSN column. So where it matches? 113. So he is the supervisor for himself, so Ram. So you call this kind of a join to be a self join. Why you say that? Because the table is joining to itself. For those who are still confused, let me take a different perspective. Let's say that supervisor information and employee information is in two different tables. Let's break the information into two different parts. See, this is the employee table. For all employees, you will have only supervisor SSN here. I have created another table, supervisor table, which will hold the supervisor's information alone. So supervisor, we have two supervisors, 112 Sam and 113 Ram. Suppose if I want to find the supervisor of Tom, how will I find that? I'll find the supervisor SSN. And this supervisor SSN I'll take and then I'll just do a comparison in this table, like what we did for Equi Join, right? So when there is a match, 112 matches here, I'll be saying this is the supervisor name. So when you write a query for this using two tables, what will be the thing? Select e.name, e.ssn, e.supervisor SSN from employee table. Not only that, we need one more column, right? That is supervisor name. So we will also have supervisor name selected from the supervisor table. So you take a look at the query here. Select e.name, e.ssn, e.supervisor SSN, and then supervisor.name from the supervisor table. So you are going to take from two tables, employee E, supervisor S. On what condition? Where E.supervisor SSN should be equal to S.SSN. At least is this clear? Very simple Equi Join. When you have it in two different tables, that's how you are going to write the query. But the concept here is this information is embedded in the employee table itself. So how this query changes is, just strike the supervisor and then put employee. Because that information is embedded in the employee table itself. You are joining to the employee. So then, say, you are joining employee with employee, that becomes a self join. No big changes here. Let me go and run this query for you. So let us go and look at our select star from employee. We'll take a look at some of the supervisors here. So 112, 113, 112, 113. We have supervisors for all the employees. So how to get the supervisor name here? Select e.name, e.ssn, and e.supervisor SSN. For every employee, we are getting the supervisor SSN, and we also need S.supervisor name. What is the supervisor name? That is nothing but S.name. Here, supervisor name is actually present in the same table, so it's S.name. I am using S to say it's a different table. From employee E, again I am joining to the same table, so it's employee S. what is the condition? Employee supervisor SSN should be equal to supervisor's SSN. So Sam's supervisor name is Sam, Tom's supervisor name is Sam, Chris' supervisor name is Sam, Jeff's supervisor name is Ram. Is Jeff's supervisor name Ram? We'll go and verify that. Jeff is having a supervisor 113. Who is this 113? He is actually Ram. So here, when we have it as two tables, we are just going to give the another table name here, supervisor spaces. Since that information is in the same table, instead of supervisor table, I am just giving employee. So that is called a self join. Okay, fine. Let's go forward and let's look at some more joins. Natural join. What do you mean by natural join between two tables? It is nothing but, say, let me take these two tables. Select star from employee and select star from department. So what do you mean by a natural join? Instead of giving any conditions and matching, it will match using identical column names in both the tables. So if you say I want to perform a natural join between employee and department, we'll go and search for column names that match in both the tables. So department number is matching in both the tables, column names. It will match using the column name. So what it will do is take one here, match it with here, and then print the department name. Okay. So what is natural join? It matches using the identical column names in both the tables. So the syntax for natural join is, I will write the query here, select star from employee, natural space join, which is the another table, department. I am not giving any condition here. Using that column names, it's going to match and throw you the result. You can be very specific here too, like select name SSN dname from employee natural join department. Can be very specific like this. So you see here, Tom is working for scope, Sam is working for scope. That's the information you have received. Is this correct? Sam is working for department number 111. Tom is working for department number 111. That is ACSC. Yeah. So how did you achieve this? By performing a natural join. The very important criteria for natural join is you should have the same column names in both the tables.